Now, dear students, today we discuss about the sum. We take the some examples of the regular polygons and their line of symmetry. Now, first we take an equilateral triangle because it is a regular polygon. With second shape is what? A square, because it is also a regular polygon. Third shape is your pentagon. It is also a regular polygon of sides, having sides 5. And also we take an example of hexagon. Okay, A B C D E F 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, now let us take here, dear student. This is a what? Equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle. This is a square here. This is a square. This is what? Pentagon. Pentagon. And last one is what? Hexagon. This is hexagon. Now, dear students, this is some examples of regular polygons of side 3. Example of regular polygon of side 4, which is a square. The regular polygon of side 5, which is pentagon, and regular polygon of side 6 is hexagon. Now, dear students, an equilateral triangle has 3 lines of symmetry like that. In such a way, dear students, an equilateral has 3 lines of symmetries. Now, a square has 4 lines of symmetry like that. Let's see. In this way, if we fold the square about its line of symmetry, then one part is superposed to each other. Okay, in this way, 3 and 4. So in this way we can say that an equilateral has 3 lines of symmetry, 3 lines of symmetry, and a square has how many lines of symmetry? 4 lines of symmetry. The square has 4 lines of symmetry. Now we discuss about the pentagon. Dear student, a pentagon has 5 lines of symmetry like that. Let's see. In such a way, 1, okay, 2, in this way, 3, 4 and 5, in this way. So we can say that a pentagon has 5 lines of symmetry. Similarly, a hexagon has 6 lines of symmetry. So, dear students, if in this way you can draw a figure for the regular polygons of side 3, 4, 5 and 6, and in this way you can draw their line of symmetry. Okay, so we can say that the equilateral triangle has 3 lines of symmetry, a square has 4 lines of symmetry, a pentagon has 5 lines of symmetry, and a hexagon has 6 lines of symmetry. Now, dear students, we discuss your exercise 14.1. okay, let's see. Let's see. Now we discuss about exercise 14.1. Okay. In that exercise, in first part of this question, here first question is what? Copy the figures with punched holes and find the axis of symmetry for the following. Okay, this is very easy, dear student. In that questions you have a figure, and in that figure you have a that line. Okay, now here copy the here copy the figures with punched holes and find the axis of symmetry. Dear student, if we fold the given figure in this way, so that each part is superposed to each other, so here the line of symmetry in that way, we draw the line of symmetry in this way in first question. Similarly in second question, dear student, here in second part of this question you have the punctual mark in this way. So here what is the line of symmetry of that figure, dear student? If this figure is folded diagonally in this way, then they are superposed to each other. So here the line of symmetry we can draw in this way. Okay, punch hole in that way, na? So here the line of symmetry we draw diagonally, because if we fold it in this way, along their line of symmetry, then each part is superposed to each other. Okay, now we take third part of this question, and in third part, dear students, in third part do your punctual mark in that way, in this way. So here, dear students, here in this way we draw, yes, in this way, dear student, in this way we draw their line of symmetry, because of if this figure folded along their line of symmetry, then each part is superposed to each other. So dear students, in this way you can solve each part of this question. Okay, now question 1 is clear. Now we take the question number 2. We take the question number 2. Let's see. Now it is clear? Yes. Now let's see. Now you can solve each and every question of that part. Now let's see question number 2. Your question number 2 is what? Give the lines of symmetry. Given the lines of symmetry, find the other holes. Okay, here your question is given the lines of given the lines of symmetry. Okay, find the other holes. Find the other holes. And let us take first part of this question A. Is in this way, this figure is given in that way. In this way, it is here give the line of symmetry. Here is the one hole. Okay, and the second part of this question is what? In this way, a figure given in that way, in this way, and here this is the line of symmetry, and here one hole. Okay, and your third figure is given in this way, a triangle is given, and this is the line of symmetry, and here is the other one hole. And in fourth figure, a circle is given. Okay, and in this way. And last part of this question is what? E is what? A circle is given, and this is okay. Dear student, this is the question here, and in this question given the lines of symmetry in each and every questions, and find the other holes. Dear student, let's see the first part of this question. In that figure, the line of symmetry draw diagonally in this way. Now let's see, dear students, if that figure folded along their line of symmetry, then the other hole takes that position. Okay, then it divide the given figure in two equal part. If we folded the given that figure along their line of symmetry, then each part of is superposed to each other. Okay, similarly let's see here the line of symmetry along that. So if we folded that figure along the line of symmetry, then that holes take place, other hole take place in that position. Okay, then if we fold along their line of symmetry, then each hole are superposed to each other, same as in that figure. Here the line of symmetry draw in this way. If we folded the given figure along their line of symmetry, then the other hole take place in that place. Okay, if we folded the given figure along their line of symmetry, then each hole is superposed to each other, same as in that figure. Let's see here the line of symmetry in this way. So if folded the given circle along their line of symmetry, then other hole in take that position, same as in that figure. If we folded the figure along their line of symmetry, then other hole take that place. Okay, so dear student, in this way you can solve each and every questions of your NCERT exercise based on lines of symmetry. Now dear student, we take it's question number 7, which is very important for you, and now you can solve each and every question of that exercise. Okay, now we discuss question number 7. Let's see of that exercise. Dear student, we discuss the question number 7. In that question, dear student, state the number of lines of symmetry for the following figures, and your first figure is an equilateral triangle. Dear students, an equilateral triangle. Okay, second one is what? An isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle. Second one is, third one is a scalene triangle, a square, okay, a rectangle, a rhombus, a parallelogram, a quadrilateral, regular hexagon, and last one is what? A circle. We discuss about the line of symmetry. Dear student, just I discuss about that. Here we write the lines of symmetry. An equilateral triangle has 3 lines of symmetry. Okay, and isosceles triangle has how many lines of symmetry, dear students? An isosceles triangle has 1 line of symmetry, and a scalene triangle has no line of symmetry, no any line of symmetry in isosceles triangle. And just I discussed about that, the square is a regular polygon, and a square has 4 lines of symmetry. Similarly, a rectangle has 2 lines of symmetry. Okay, now next is rhombus. A rhombus has 2 lines of symmetry, and a parallelogram has no lines of symmetry, and a quadrilateral has no lines of symmetry. And just I discussed about that, a regular hexagon has 6 lines of symmetry, and the circle is infinite lines of symmetry. Now dear student, in this way we discuss about that chapter, and we discuss different types of polygons and regular polygon and their lines of symmetry we discuss here. So now dear student, you revise all the topic which we discussed in that class. After that you complete the exercise 14.1. You can solve each and every question of that exercise. Now in next class we discuss about the rotational symmetry, which is your next exercise. Okay, thank you.